Lincoln was born on February 12th, 1809, to Nancy and Thomas Lincoln in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky. His family moved to southern Indiana in 1816. Lincoln's formal schooling was limited to 3 brief periods in a local school, as he had to provide constantly to support his family. Abraham Lincoln, a self taught lawyer and legislator, Lincoln taught himself law, passing the bar examination in 1836. The following year, he moved to the newly named state capital of Springfield. For the next few years, he worked there as a lawyer, serving clients ranging from individual residents of small towns to national railroad lines. He was also a vocal opponent of slavery and was elected the 16th President of the United States in November 1860, shortly before the outbreak of the Civil War. Honest Abe was a nickname that Abraham Lincoln embraced with pride. He believed in his own integrity and worked diligently to maintain his reputation as an honest politician and lawyer, something that was not always easy in either of those fields. I believe that Lincoln was a very big portion of the U.S. history, and he started from the bottom and, as they say, came to the top to be a U.S. president. He has done many great things and left many sayings and legacies behind. He was a part of abolishing slavery. He lived by the lifestyle that I wish more politicians would live by, striving to be an honest, fair, ethical, and a strong individual. I have a photo of him on the monument, and it says, "The essence of leadership is vision." And that's how I believe that he got to where he did, was through vision. You may fool all of the people some of the time, and you can even fool some of the people all of the time, but you can never fool all of the people all of the time. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Labor is prior to and independent of capital. Capital is the only fruit of labor and could never have existed if labor had not existed first. Labor is the superior of capital and deserves much the higher consideration. These are just a few of the quotes that I could find that he always used. He always wanted people to look at things in a positive way and not negative. In the autumn of 1862, following the Battle of Antietam, he announced his Emancipation Proclamation. It granted freedom to slaves, but only to those in the areas still in rebellion, which didn't recognize his authority. It was a war measure meant to prevent European recognition of the slavery of Confederacy, and it shifted the war from one to preserve the Union to one that would preserve the Union and end slavery. In conclusion, I think that Abraham Lincoln had a very big impact on the U.S. From as a young man to a grown man and a president, his philosophy was to do good to others, always be fair and honest and humble. He was even thought enough of to be placed on a $5 bill in 1928. And these are just a few of the things that he did in his life, so you can see why I picked him as being a very important person to our country. Thank you.